So good morning, all of you, and let's begin. That we people are going to start with our professional communication. So let's begin. I'll share the screen. You people just let me know if it is visible, as well as if the voice is audible to you clearly.
It is visible, sir.
Just 1 minute. I'll set the screen and then we'll continue. So next time all students should join in time. See, after 5 minutes also, some students are still joining right now. So you should not just join late. You have to join within 5 minutes. First 5 minutes will be there that you people can take and you people can join. Okay, so let's start to understand that in previous class what people have done. That was about this pronunciation we people started talking about, and we have just finished that what pronunciation means. This pronunciation, it means that the way we people use the sound of words simply, that whenever we people are using language, so that time we people have to use their pronunciation for the pronouncing those words or uttering those sentences. We people have to use it. So therefore there is pronunciation, and it is important for your presentation skills, so that you people are going to present a number of situations. Like as a student, you people are working on some projects. So if you have completed project, you people need to prepare the presentation on this project, and you people have to present deliver this presentation in front of your class. So such kind of things are there as a student also, and sometimes as a professional also. You people are expected to prepare presentations, and you people have to deliver it in front of others. So it is very important that what you speak, it should be understood by other people. Okay, and see, because of this pronunciation, you may be trying to convey to someone, you are trying to speak English, but if it is not understood by other people, in that case it will be difficult. That trouble you people have to face for conveying your message, or what meeting you are going to conduct, or what presentation you are going to give. There will be difficulty that you will not be able to convey your things to other people. So therefore we people have to improve our pronunciation also. So right now you people, first of all, just focus on your communication. So first of all, you people try to speak. So you people tell me, are you trying to speak English? What do you do? Reply someone me. Do you start speaking English or not yet? Have you started speaking English or not yet? So there is question, and you people have to answer. You people have to say yes, we started speaking. We have to. Maybe you can say no, we have not started it. So there should be some reply. And if you're not speaking at all, then see, just connecting passively, there is no use. So people, be bold and try to answer. So have you started speaking or not yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think that you people should try. Maybe right now you people are not able to speak it clearly, but first your attempt should be that you people have started speaking English. And once you people are just getting confidence, or if you're bold enough that you can face any situation, you can talk with other people, with your friends, with your teachers, then you people just think of this pronunciation. So pronunciation refers to the way in which we make the sound of words. So this is pronunciation, and proper pronunciation is the key to mastering the English language. I think that I have explained it in previous class that this is not our first language. English is not our mother tongue. So whenever you people are going to use it, so when you people have completed your graduation and you people will start working, so that time you people are going to use English in your communication. So therefore you people need to master it, and so you are going to master this with the help of maybe your oral communication, and their pronunciation is going to matter. So we people have studied in previous class also. If you are listening English, you will just come to know how people pronounce the words, and if you just use dictionary also, then also you'll come to know how you people can just improve your communication and pronunciation. So without correct pronunciation, the vocabulary that you know will be less effective when communicating. So whatever words you know, but if you don't know their pronunciation, it will be difficult for you to use them. So you just try to know the pronunciation of those words also and their meaning as well. It is always better to know fewer words and pronounce them well than to know a lot of words and pronounce them badly. So I think that you people should try to know few words, but you should know them very well so that you people can use them when you wanted to use it for your communication. So I think that so far we people have done, and in the next slide we people are going to see that how we people can improve our pronunciation. So all you people should be ready with pen and paper. So are you with pen and paper right now, or you're just listening, or you're just sitting in front of mobile and you're watching it only? You should be with pen and paper, all you people. So next slide, we people are going to look at this diagram, and this is the uh, diagram which will show that how we utter any word or any sound. When you people speak, what happens exactly? Have you ever wondered? Is there any question in your mind that what happens whenever you people try to speak? Or right now I'm speaking with you people, so what happens exactly? Okay, so here you people will understand what happens exactly with the help of this diagram. And we use all those organs for pronouncing, for uttering any kind of word. So what happens exactly when we people try to speak? So how speaking takes place? So always should know that we people breathe. Okay, we inhale and we exhale. So what happens when we inhale? So we just take CO or oxygen into when we inhale, and then oxygen just passes through our this body, that there is a windpipe, and through this windpipe air passes, and then we exhale. So while exhaling, what happens that we just exhale CO2. Again, this CO2 is exhaled from this windpipe and it passes through nose here. So this kind of process happens when we breathe, and with the help of this breathing, it helps us to produce sound. So when we produce sound, how does we produce sound? What happens exactly when this air passes through this windpipe? So there are glottis. Okay, so these are the glottis which gets vibrated. Okay, and because of this vibration, what happens that sounds get created. So right now when I'm speaking, and I'm able to pronounce sound because of this vibration, that I'm using air is passing in and out through this windpipe, and when this air passes through glottis, so that time that glottis get vibrated, which are in our throat, in our neck, and because of that sounds gets produced. And this sound can be controlled then with the help of all those organs. So which organs do we people use to pronounce words? We people have lower lips, we people have upper lips, we people have lower teeth, we people have upper teeth also, we people use nose, then we people have alveolar reach. Okay, so alveolar reach, that is in Marathi, I think that you can call it tala. Okay, so there is hard palate, then there is a soft palate also, then you people use tongue. So again, tongue is having different parts, tip of tongue is there, back of tongue is there, then you have ula, then you have pharynx, you have larynx. So all these organs together make our pronunciation. So maybe in your mother tongue or maybe in English, whatever language you speak, the voice that you produce, that will be just with the help of all those organs, because you can observe the movements of lips, teeth, tongue. All those organs are useful, that they are able to um, use and produce sound. So sometimes some sound that we produce with the help of nose also. Sometimes air is released through nose also. Sometimes we release through mouth. Sometimes with the help of nose also. So that we people have to understand. If any of the organs, these organs, if they are not functioning well, so in that case, that person is not able to speak it clearly. So just think that if the person, someone who is not having tip of tongue, so what will happen? A person, perhaps you might know that any person whose tip of tongue is not there, in that case what happens? Have you come across with any person whose tip of tongue is not there, or any person whose teeth are not there, or there is problem with lower lip or upper lip? Then that person will not be able to speak clearly. That person may not be able to speak as you people speak. Okay, so therefore you people just to try to understand that you people function all those organs clearly, and you people can produce the sound. Okay, so is it clear? So do you understand how normally we people pronounce any word?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So no need to write down anything here, but you just try to understand. This is for your information. What happens exactly, and which organs we people use. So these are all things here. So with this, let's go to the next slide. And now next slide is very important, that you people have to understand how we people are going to pronounce all those words. And in English, what happens exactly when we pronounce the word? What happens? So you people try to tell me, all these are sounds in English. What are these? These are sounds. Again, very important. They are not letters. They are not alphabets. So what are they? They are sounds. Okay. And you people try to tell me how many sounds are there. You just try to count all those and tell me how many sounds are there. I'm waiting for your answer. So you tell me how many sounds.
44.
44.
44. So I'm getting answer 44 sounds. And that's right, that is clear. Okay, it sounds of 44. You people just tell me how many alphabets are there, how many letters are there in English.
26. 26.
26.
There are 26 letters, that all you people know, A to Z. These are alphabets, and there are 26. So now might be you are having some question, or you should have question like this. If there are 44 sounds, and those 44 sounds you people are going to pronounce with how many letters? Only 26 letters. So possibility is that you are going to use same letter for two or more than two sounds also, or sometimes two sounds are there. Or you can take example of this. Let's take an example of one word. So you people can think of this. So which are these two words that you people are able to see?
Are nice.
Car
Yes,
and nice.
car and nice. These are two words. So now you people have to think of letter C. Which letter you people have to think? You people have to think of letter C. And now you people tell me here that when we people pronounce this car, which sound we people are using? It is k. Which sound? It is
So,
k. Yes, you people are right. Okay. Now again there is the letter C is used, but right now which sound we people are using here? Is it k?
no.
So,
It is sound. Yes. So you people are right. So what happened here? The letter is one. Which letter? Letter is C. But here it is used for which sound? It is k sound. Now here it is used for s sound. So what happens that there is a possibility that one letter can be used for two sounds, or sometimes three sounds also. And that's why in English there is a lot of confusion, or there is a difficulty with the pronunciation of words and sometimes you people have difficulty to write also. So because if you think of the words like cake or so many words are there that you people are going to pronounce, they will be different than how they are written, or you cannot just read the way they are written. You people should know how they are pronounced, and then you people try to read them clearly, accurately. So therefore you people just try to understand all those sounds are, they are not letters. Once again remember, they are sounds. You should not call it, this is not I, okay, this is not I, okay, this is not E, this is not whatever A, something like this. But I will just explain all those sounds in English. You people just write it down in your notebook. A pen and paper should be ready. So first of all, we'll go to this yellow box. So what is this yellow box? It says they are all,
Vowels.
yes, vowels. Okay. So when we people try to learn articles, perhaps you might have learned that vowel sounds which were denoted by A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, so you might have considered that there are 5 vowels, but there are not 5 vowels. So how many vowels are there in English? Vowel sounds. These are all vowel sounds. So they are 12.
12.
Yes, 12 vowel sounds in English language. So let's try to understand which are these 12 vowel sounds. So first of all, the people will just try to see this sound. So what is this? This is E sound. Okay, and after E there are 2 dots. These are 2 dots. This one and this one. So what does it indicate? It indicates that this sound is long sound. Okay, so this is long E. I think in your mother tongue also, you people are going to have this kind of 2 sounds. One is this E, and another is like this E. So how do you differentiate these 2 E? This is Raswa E. This is long E. Okay, or Dirgha E. Okay, so similar in English also, you people are having E sound, but this E is long E. And again you people have this also E sound. So this is E sound and this is also E sound, but this is long E and this is short E. How people will understand this is long and this is short? You people can see the example. So what is this example?
C.
C.
It is C. Okay, so we call it C. And what is this?
Is.
Heats. Yes, you people are right. So, do you feel difference when we pronounce C and when we pronounce hits? Do you pronounce the short E and long E here? When we pronounce C, it is C, and when we pronounce his, it is his. So here we feel it short sound of E, and here we feel it is long sound of E. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
try to remember this is long E, this is short E. Then people will go to the next sound, and this next sound is oo. What is this? Oo, like this. So in Marathi or in your mother tongue, you are going to have this kind of 2 oos. So again the same, one is Raswa, one is Dirgha, something like this. You people might have studied maybe in your first, second standard somewhere. Okay, so same here. So this oo is now short oo, and this oo is long oo, like this. One is ras, one is dirgh. Similar, this is short oo, this is long oo. So try to see examples. What is this example?
Put.
Yes, it is put. And what is this example?
Two.
It is
2.
two. Yes, it is two. So here also you people have to feel the difference how we pronounce put and how we pronounce two. So when we say two, there is a long oo sound, and when we call it put, there is short oo. Okay, so you people just try to understand it. This is long oo. Then next sound we people will go. This is now a sound. What is it? This is called a sound, like this. Okay, and how you'll read this?
10.
10.
Ten.
Yes, it is 10. So when you call it 10, there is a sound between t and no sound. There is a sound, 10. Okay. Then next. So this is a sound. There are three a sounds in English. This is one a. This is another a, and this is third a. So these three a sounds in English, they are different. Okay, so we will try to understand how these three sounds are different. Okay, so first of all, this a is called weak a. What kind of a? This is weak a. Okay, weak a means it is not pronounced clearly, so that's why it is weaker. So what is this?
Ego.
Hello.
It is ago. It is ago. You people have to understand, it should not be ago. A should not be here clear. It a should not be strong. So this is weaker. This is ago. Okay. Then this is longer. Now this is another a, and this is longer. So you people have to pronounce it long. Let's try to read this. How will read it?
Her.
It's
Hey.
her. Yes, you people are getting it. It's her. And at the end, you are not expected to pronounce r. It should not be her. It should be her. So here, you are not pronouncing r, but you are making long sound of a, which seems that you are pronouncing r also, but you are not pronouncing it at all. It is her. Okay, this is longer. And now this a is called stronger. Okay, this is stronger. So stronger, it means it is pronounced clearly. It is pronounced clearly, but it is not long. Like this is pronounced weakly. You cannot pronounce a clearly. Here you are pronouncing it long. Here it is pronouncing it clearly. Okay, so let's try to read it. What is it?
But.
Yes,
But.
yes, it is but. So when you call it but, there is clear sound of o. Okay, so here it is strong. So I hope that you understood this three a. Is it clear? O, o, o. Are you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we people will go to now this sound. Okay. So what is this sound called? Now this is o, and these two dots indicate this is long o. So in English there is o sound, something like this. So this o sound, and this is long o. So how will read it?
So.
It's saw. Yes, you people are right.
So,
It's saw. Okay. And now this is also o sound, but now this is short o. What is this? This is o, but now this is short o, like this. I will read it. I will read this.
hot.
Hot.
Yes, it is hot. Saw and hot. You'll feel the difference of long sound and short sound of this o. When you say saw, there is long o sound, and when you call it hot, there is short sound of this o. Okay, so we have done with this also. Then this is a sound. Which sound? A. Okay, so let's try to understand a as in apple. When you pronounce apple, there is a sound. So same is here. So what is this? What is this?
Hat.
Yes, this is hat. So when you say hat, there is a sound. I think that we have done with this which is strong a. Now we'll come here, and this is a sound. What is this? A, and it is long a. This is long a, this is long a. So when you pronounce this, what is this?
Car.
This
car,
is car. So when you pronounce car, so there is a sound. Okay, and we have done this. So we have done with all these 12 vowel sounds. Okay, so you people now tell me which sounds these are. So which is this sound?
Long E.
Yes, it
Long
is
E,
long E. This is,
short E,
Short E.
yes, it is short E. This
short,
short U,
Short U.
short
Short
U.
U.
Short U.
Yes, this is
long U,
Long
long
U.
U,
long U. Okay, you people are right. Then this one,
Short
A,
E.
short
it is not E.
A.
Don't go to spelling.
A, short
A.
A,
This is
Short
A.
A.
Okay, this is A. Only A is here. So there is no short and long in case of A. It is only A.
A,
Okay. Then what is this?
Weak
Weak
A.
A.
Weak A.
Weak E. Don't call it E. It is A. Weak
O, weak
A.
O,
Okay.
Weak A.
Then this is,
long O,
Long
this is
Long
long A. Then this is,
Long O.
yes,
Long
this
O.
is long O sound. This is,
A.
Short A. A.
this is A sound. This is,
strong O,
Long O.
Strong.
this is strong A. This is
Long
Long
A.
A.
long A sound. And this is,
Short O.
Short O.
yes, short O. So you people are right, and you people did get acquainted, because see, sometimes you people are going to get, if you want to improve pronunciation, if you are able to read these letters, I'm going to show you one dictionary, online dictionary, how you people can check pronunciations there. So therefore you people have to be clear with these sounds. Then we people will go for next. So here we people have done with vowel sounds. Now people are going to come here, and these are all called diphthongs. So what are these? These are all diphthongs. So what are diphthongs? Diphthongs are one sound which is made up of two vowels. Which is made up of two vowels. These are not two sounds. Try to understand. Here it is one sound. All these are separate sounds, but this is one sound which is made up of two vowel sounds. So let's try to understand what is this sound. So I will call it ear. What is this? Ear sound. This is E and this is O. So these two, they are making one sound, and this is ear sound. So you, how will read this?
Ear.
Yes,
E,
it is ear. So when you read it ear, so there is ear sound. So this is diphthong, which is making of two vowel sounds, and it is called one. This is one sound. This is not two sounds. Don't consider it two. This is one. Okay. So how will you call it? What is this diphthong?
say,
Say.
No, no. I'm asking sound. This diphthong.
A.
Is it
A,
A?
A and E,
So you should not make it separate, A and E. This is one. So how will you call it?
A.
Yes, you have to call it A. It will be A. Okay. This is one sound. So you do not make it separate, A, E. It should be A. So, and then if you see this example, how you call it?
say,
Say. Okay. It is say. So when you say, so that time there is A sound. Okay. Then now tell me, what is this sound?
Yours.
Yes. Don't go example. Right now I'm asking about this diphthong. It is oor. What is this? This is oor. And then when you read this example, what is this?
poor,
Okay, it is not poor, it is pure. Okay, it is pure. So when you call it pure, there is oo a sound. Okay, so pure. Then tell me, what is this diphthong? How will you pronounce it?
oi,
This is oi. What is it? Yes, it is
oi,
oi. Okay, and example?
Boy.
Boy. When you say boy, there is oi sound. Okay. Then next, what is this?
O.
Yes, you're right. It is O. What sound? O.
So.
And how you read it?
So.
So.
So you people have to understand that in English there is no this O sound as we people have in your mother tongue. You people have this O, but in English it is not O. It is O. Okay, this O in English it is O. Okay, try to understand. So when you people are going to pronounce so, it will be so. So you need to understand it that there is no any O sound in English. So whenever you people will have O or such kind of, you'll get this kind of sound. O. So. Okay. Then what is this?
L.
A.
Ew.
Yes, this is right one. Ale. What is this? This is A. This is A. It is ale. Okay. And word is also air. When you pronounce it, it will be air. Here you should not pronounce R. It's air. Okay. Then what is this?
I.
It is I. Yes, you
I.
people are right. I. And example?
By.
By.
By. Okay. You're right. And what is this?
O.
It is?
O.
It is A or A. It is ow. It is ow. Not O. It is ow. Okay. And example?
Now.
Cow.
Now. It is
Now.
now. Like cow.
Cow.
Okay. Yes. You people are right.
Cow.
Yes. How also. So here we people have done all those. So you people try to understand. This is ear, a, oor, oi, o, air, I, ow. So these are diphthongs. And now we people will talk about this, and all those remaining they are consonants. So what are these? These are all
Consonants.
consonants. Yes, you people try to understand. So let's see. First of all, you should not call it spelling. If it is spelling, you may call it P. Is it P? No, it is not P. This is sound, and we should call it P. Okay. So what is it? It is P sound. So P in, what is this?
Pain.
Pain.
Pen. Yes,
Pain.
pen. Okay. Then which is this sound?
Bo.
P
Book.
in
Book.
book. What is this?
Do.
P in
T.
E.
E. Yes. What is this?
Do.
P in
Day.
day. So what is this? Can you
Sure.
identify?
Chair.
It is ch. What is this?
Chair.
Ch. You have to pronounce like this. Ch. Okay. So ch in
Chair.
chair.
Yeah.
Yes. So what is this? Can you identify?
Jo. Jo.
Yes. It is
Jo.
j. It should not be z. It should be j.
Jo.
Yes. This j. So j in
Jam.
Jam.
jam. Yes. This is
K.
k in
E.
Key.
key. Yes. This is
Go.
Go.
go in
Go.
Go.
go. Yes. You people are right. Then this is
Go.
Po.
p in
Go.
O. So now I have something to tell you here. When you people have f sound, so f is different in your mother tongue and f is different in English. So what is difference? So when you say f in your mother tongue, so that time what happens exactly? Your lower lip touches to upper teeth. What happens? Your lower lip touches to upper teeth. Okay, so try to pronounce it. H in mother tongue in Marathi, and in this case, your lower lip touches upper teeth and then air is released suddenly. So air is blocked, and when you open lips, so that time this air is released. So that is pho. You people can try to pronounce pho in mother tongue. Okay. But now when you people try to pronounce it in English, so that time what happens? Your lower lip, it touches to upper, sorry, here a little change. It is not teeth. Here it is lip, and here it is teeth. So in mother tongue, where it is in your mother tongue, maybe let's take an example of Marathi. In Marathi, what happens when you pronounce pho? So that time your lower lip touches to your upper lip, and then air gets released. So pho. But in case of English, when you are going to pronounce pho sound, so in that case, you people have to take care that your lower lip touches to upper teeth and then air released. So that is pho. 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 So do you feel difference between pho and pho?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That you people have to try. You can try to pronounce it. You can say pho, you can say pho, and that time while take care when you are pronouncing it in English. So that time you people have to take care that your lower lip is going to touch to upper teeth, not upper lip. Then how that pho is different, and when your lower lip is touching to your upper lip, so that time how that pho is different. And if you are going to be clear with this, then whenever you people are going to pronounce any word, any sound which is in English, like friend, father, fine, or fair, whatever first sound is there, wherever it may be, you people have to pronounce it with your lower lip touching to your upper teeth, not your lower lip touching to upper lip. You people take care. Okay, is it clear with for?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So for in four. Okay, then what is this sound?
Wo.
Were in very.
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 Yes.
Very.
Then what is this?
Tho.
It is
Tho.
tho, like
Tho.
this. Tho thadgyaचा. Tho. This tho. So tho in
Thin.
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 Yes. What is this?
Tho.
The.
It
Do.
is the, not the.
The.
This is the dautiचा. The in
The.
That.
That.
that. Yes. This is
Sir.
sa in sun.
Sun.
This is z in zoo.
Zoo.
This is
Sh.
sh in
Sure.
she.
She.
Yes. And this is
Wo.
this is
Wo.
j.
Wo.
Again, remember this is j. This is not w. This is j sound, as in vision. Middle sound you people have to take. See, underline is here at this. Okay. So therefore it is vision. So j sound. Okay. So this j and this j is different. This is vision, and this is jam. You people try to understand vision and jam. Vision, you call it vision. Okay, so it is not wo, it is j. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then this is
No.
ma in
No.
Man.
man. This is
No.
No.
na in
No.
No.
this is
So.
no.
Go.
No, sir.
Go.
Not n. You people try to understand this sound is sound. Which sound? Listen, it is sound. It is not sound. You should not call it It is sound. It is nasal sound. Like in your mother tongue, you have anuswar. Okay, so similar sound is here. So when you say sing, so there is anuswar like type. I'm explaining in Marathi anuswar, but in English there is no any kind of anuswar. So whenever you have such kind of sound of anuswar, you people have to pronounce this sound. It is only not g, not s. So only sound. It is sing. Okay, so in sing, so there is sound comes. So that is here you people have to understand. I hope that you will understand. Is it clear? Sound.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then this is
Ho.
in
Oh.
Hat.
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 This is
Low.
Lo.
in
Look.
look. This is
Raw.
in
Red.
eight. This is wo
One.
in
Want.
you have to be again clear with this wo and this wo. Okay, so when you pronounce this wo, your lips are spread, and when you pronounce this wo, your lips are round. Wo. Okay, and this is last one. What is this?
Yeah.
Yes. Though it is looking like J, it is not J or J sound. It is Y sound. Y, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. This is Y. So I hope that you people are clear with all those. Everything is clear, because I wanted you people be clear, because hereafter your pronunciation is going to be maybe you people are going to clear with these things, because these 44 sounds in English, there'll be only these 44 sounds, and apart from these 44 sounds, there is no any other sound which is used. So whatever any word you take, you will come to know that this word will be into these 44 sounds only. So therefore, you people just try to understand these 12 vowel sounds, these 8 diphthongs, and these 24 consonants. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. So I think that we have already discussed this. There are 26 letters in English, and they produce 44 sounds. So one letter having more sounds. So just take an example. This is letter A. This is not sound now. This is letter A. And you people tell me now which sound it is taking here. How do we pronounce this? What is it?
Name.
Name.
It is name. So this letter is taking now sound A. Which sound?
A.
A sound. Now tell me what is this?
After.
After. Now which sound is coming here? So it is not like that. Whenever A is there, it will not always A. So it can be A also. Now tell me, here is also letter A. So you are getting it here now. It is A sound. You are calling it hall. Okay. Then again here you are having
A.
is. So you are getting here A sound. Okay. Again you are having A here.
A.
A.
It is air, rare. When you call it rare, it is air. So air sound coming here. Now
Alert.
O.
alert. Again here weak this type of will be here. So one letter, it may be into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or more than 5 also sometimes. So it can have different sounds that it can produce. So here another example if we people can take. This is OW, and let's try to understand OW text. So how will read it?
Cow.
Ow. So which sound? Ow. Ow sound is coming here from OW. So what is this?
Wow.
Wow. So here also ow sound coming. So now if you consider OW comes ow sound, so let me know what is this.
Ro.
It's row. Now you cannot call it row. It is not row. It is row. So now here ow sound coming here. Okay. So it is changing again. So what is this?
Bow.
It is bow. Again OW coming O sound. So you think that OW is coming O sound, but it is not OW that is taking O sound. So how will you read it?
Toe.
It is toe. So OE can also take O sound. See, people have to understand. OE is here, but it is also O sound. So it is not only OE. Now how will you read it?
So.
So here also you are having O sound. So you may think that where there is O, it may take O sound. So let's tell me what is this?
Two.
It is two. So it is not like that. If there is O, so it is not toe, it is two. So it is taking O sound here. So if it is O, is it O here?
Go.
It is go. Again O sound. So it is not only O text O sound. If it is T double O, then also it is two. It is not double O makes two sound. It is now
O.
WO. Again WO comes here and it can be two and can be similar here to also. So there is so many variations. Okay, and it gets confusion. It makes confusion related to spellings, related to pronunciation as well. So therefore, we people have to be very clear. We need to listen a lot. English that cannot be just taught by just reading only, or it cannot be taught by just speaking only. So people have to follow all those skills: reading, listening, speaking, and all those four skills, LSRW. So therefore, you people have to take care. Next point, there are some silent letters also in English. So silent letter means what? We do not pronounce them. So people tell me, what is this?
Our.
Is R. Which letter is silent here?
H.
H is silent, so you should not pronounce it hour. So what is this?
Palm.
Palm.
It is palm. You should not call palm. Which letter is silent?
L.
L.
L is silent. So what is this?
Listen.
Listen.
Listen. What is silent?
T.
T.
T is silent. You should not call listen. What is this?
Doubt.
Doubt.
Doubt. Okay. And which letter is silent?
B.
Letter B is silent. Okay. So what is this?
Com.
It is comb. Okay. And which letter silent?
B.
B silent. It should not be comb. So what is this?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Which letter silent?
K.
Only K?
D also.
D also. Okay. So this way you call it knowledge. So that also, because we all know these are the silent letters, so we easily pointed it out. But there are some letters perhaps that you people may don't know, and you are going to call it differently also. So what is this?
Pseudo.
It is pseudo. It should not be p pseudo. There are so many students, they don't know it is called pseudo. Or there are so many people also, they don't know it is called pseudo. They may call it p pseudo. Or if you know the spelling of psychology,
PSYCOLOGY.
PSYCHOLOGY. Psychology. So you should not call it p psychology. So pneumonia. So there are so many examples where you people are going to get some silent letters. Or forget about this pseudo or psychology. There are some students and they were not able to read this. So what is this?
Good.
This is food, and I have seen that some of the students, they are calling it pulled because they don't know. It is not their fault at all, because nobody has taught them there is silent letter and you should not call it. Similar with should also. They may call it should, pulled, should. No. So you people have to understand it. I think that now time is up. So we are going to stop here. You people take care that you people are going to learn. In next class, I will just teach you how you people can look the dictionaries, and dictionary, how people can read the pronunciation with the help of this chart. Okay. So today we'll confirm absent numbers. So let me know if roll number 9 is there. Vaishnav is there. Then let me know roll number 26. Who is this 26? 26.
Yes, sir.
26. 26, are you there? 26 absent. Then let me know roll number 43, are you there? Then roll number 58. 67.
Sir, 41.
No, 41 you are there. I'm just asking only absent numbers which I have not marked here. 67. 68. Now pay attention. You don't tell me your roll numbers. I'm just announcing absent numbers. And if your number is there and if you're present, in that case only you tell me. Otherwise you are present. So absent numbers now, roll number 26, roll number 43, roll number 58, roll number 67 and 68.
58 present, sir.
58 is present. All right. Then anyone out of this 67, 68, 26, 43? No. Okay, all right. So all other present. With this, we people are going to stop here. If you have any questions, if you're not understanding you people have to ask me. You should not just stay silent, or it should not be that very few students, 4 5 students, 10 students, they are getting it very clear and other remaining students are not understanding it. Again, it should not be the case. In that case, those who are not understanding, you people have to ask me. If you are not able to ask here, you may ask me afterwards also. So should we stop here? Shall I end this meeting from my side?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for joining today. We'll meet in next class.